Well, I was 2 and my brother was 4 when my grandparents got us. When my grandparents got me, I was running to the walls. And they took me to a psychiatrist and to see what was wrong with me. Come find out my mom had me on sleeping pills. And that's why I was running into the walls. I don't know what that did to me, what if it messed me up or what, but I had a lot of problems growing up. But my dad was an alcoholic. He was a drug addict. I don't know if you know where Tom, Iowa is, but that's where I was raised. It was a wild town. More drugs and crime than there was work, so a lot of the kids just got in trouble, and I was one of them. This is the house I grew up in until I was probably 18. These little trees were all little babies at one time when I was here. I hope my grandpa planted these. We used to go fishing a lot. There used to be a pond right down there. I'm glad my grandparents raised me, taught me how to use my hands. And I did work for my grandpa. He kept us busy as kids, keep us out of trouble. It's funny how you see things later. You don't see it at the time. Hi there.
Hi, babe.
Hi there. That's my aunt in there. She kept almost everything original in here. Same doors, same outlets, same everything. Pretty neat. Grandma had a desk right there. And that's where she did all of her office work.
She'd be so proud of you right now. Okay?
Yes.
She would be so proud of you. I think the turning point for Scott when he started going the wrong way was when Grandma passed away. Wasn't it?
Mm-hmm.
That took a toll on him.
I think she's watching.
She is watching. And she was watching over you, too, when you weren't here. She was watching over you.
Well, after my grandparents passed away, that's pretty much all I had. My grandparents was my mom and dad, because they raised me. I ended up coming to Des Moines, because there was more work, framing houses and doing construction. That's how I ended up here. And then I met my wife and we got married. We were together 10 and a half years, almost 11. Then after the divorce, I tried to keep the house. I was there for about a year and a half. And then things caught up with me and I lost it all. Pretty much gave up. I was drinking. I was trying to drink to fill the void. I still had a job after I lost the house, but I just couldn't keep things in line. I tried to make it in my car at first, and I stayed on the bridges over here. And then after I lost my vehicle, me and my dogs ended up coming down here. Tried to make a one place for me and my dogs because I couldn't take them to the shelters. And I wasn't going to give up with my dogs. I don't know if that's normal or not. Some people would give up their animals before they hit the streets, but I don't know. I think that animals are almost like people. They have feelings too. I like that responsibility. Having to know I got to take care of something. I think if I wouldn't have had that out here, I would have been worse. I'd have to admit, it's hard for me to be here. Looking around, seeing my devastations. I got jumped over here. When I was on the ground, I had a seizure, and dude was still kicking me. I was at the hospital for 2 weeks and didn't even remember it. I got frostbite 2 years ago, and my hands are starting to come out a little bit, but they're still white. I can't feel anything on my fingertips. It can really mess your head up, being out here. I know it's damaged me. I hope that someday I can be normal again. You know? My lowest point was when my dog passed away. Yeah, she just started not feeling good one day. She wouldn't eat. I picked her up and I took her down to the ramp and I showed my friend and I said, hey, maybe I might want to take her to the doctor and have him look at her. And I was like, well, if she ain't good, I'll take her back tomorrow. When I picked her up and carried her back, I didn't make it to that corner bin right there where the water was coming through, and that's where she passed away in my arms. She went really quick. She didn't go in pain. If it wasn't for those dogs, I never would have made it, I don't think. She always made me smile. When I see bad things happen, when things ain't going good, I always tell myself, hey, there's something good coming right around the corner.
The whole time he lived in Des Moines, we always stayed in somewhat contact. I'd go up there when he had his apartment before he was out, and we'd visit, and once that fell apart, then we really kind of disconnected. Time kept going by, and I had some friends up in Des Moines, one that, was pretty active in the community. She messaged me your guys' name and information and said I should check there. I mean, it's a pretty big area to be looking for somebody, so it was like a needle in a haystack, really.
He was trying to find me. He knew a lady up here, and she said, call Joppa. And that's how it all started.
So yeah, we got his location, and me and Dave went up there one night after work, a dark, rainy, cold night. I never thought he would say he was ready to come home.
It was that night I heard somebody hollering down here. It just totally shocked me. I hadn't seen him for a long time.
I'm like, is there anything you need at that camp you can't live without? And he's like, well, my clothes. I remember telling him, are the clothes something you would wear to a job interview? And he said no. So well, you don't need them.
I left everything. What was important was me and my life, and my dog's life, and I was able to walk right away from it. One of the best parts is when it rains, I don't have to pull a tarp over me. Stuff like that.
It's all right, buddy.
Now I don't have to go to Des Moines and wonder where you're at anymore. That is the huge relief off me. Because we love him.
Oh, sure. Taking time readjusting, but it's all good.
Oh, you've come a long way. It's a work in progress.
Mm-hmm.
And we're going to be right here to help you.
He'll be just fine. He got a lot of responsibilities here. He's already started, working part-time and building his strength back up and just getting back into the routine of regular, normal life. I mean, he knows I never gave up on him, always cared about him, always loved him. He's got a place to stay here as long as he wants to. I mean, I'm gonna force him to stay here if it comes down to it. I mean, glad you're back.
Thank you. I'm glad to be here.